Hello, Pokemon trainers! Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video here on iStarly TV. Of course, there's a lot to talk about from the brand new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer that released earlier. And one thing that I think was interesting to talk about that I wanted to make a video about because I want to see what everyone thinks about it is gym leaders in this game. So we've seen two gym leaders now, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm forgetting one, but we saw the Ice-type gym leader in one of the previous trailers, and then in this most recent trailer we saw the Grass-type gym leader Brassius. They did specify that he is a Grass-type gym leader, pardon the notification by the way if you heard that. They did specify that he is a Grass-type gym leader. Something that I think is interesting to talk about that I wanted to draw attention to is that the trailer does not show him using a Grass-type Pokemon. It shows him using Sudowoodo. I always said Sudowoodo, but I guess it's like Sudowoodo, which sounds really weird. Anyways, let me know in the comments how you pronounce Sudowoodo. But anyways, he used a Sudowoodo, and if you don't know this, Sudowoodo is not a Grass-type Pokemon, it's a Rock-type Pokemon. So he used, even though they specified that he is a Grass-type gym leader, he used a Rock-type Pokemon. Of course, there's a little technicality here where we saw his Sudowoodo Terrastalize into presumably a Grass type, which technically means for all intents and purposes during the battle, it is a Grass type. So it's kind of like he has a non-Grass type on his team, but then when he Terrastalizes it, it's still a Grass type, right? So I think that this opens up a lot of interesting potential. I think it kind of demonstrates this new Terrastalized mechanic and how it can be used effectively in battles, where you can have a Pokemon who's typically weak against certain types of moves, and then you can choose to Terrastalize it to kind of negate those weaknesses, so it kind of throws off your opponent. So for example, if I have a Gyarados and I send it out in battle and my opponent sends out an electric type, easy, right? They just use an electric move and Gyarados is gone. But then I Terrastalize my Gyarados into a ground type, and then their electric move does no damage. So if that's something that they can anticipate, or if they don't anticipate it, that could be that can mean a huge shift in the battle. And so I think that there's a lot of potential here, and it's really, really interesting. You know what would be super interesting is if the AI, which, I mean, I shouldn't expect this to be the case in a Pokemon game, but if the AI can detect, like, okay, so he has Sudowoodo, and I send out my water type. So obviously he would Terrastalize there, right? So that he would not, his Sudowoodo would not die. But what if I have a fire type, and then maybe he choose, because like it sounds like the default is going to be the gym leader will like always Terrastalize that Pokemon. So but what if I have a fire type out, and then if he Terrastalizes, he might die. So maybe he'll choose to not Terrastalize so that he still has his rock type Sudowoodo, which will kill my fire type. So I don't know. There's a lot of interesting potential here, and I think what it does is it means that we have gym leaders, because one of the kind of complaints that I personally have had, and I feel like a lot of people as well have typically had about Pokemon games, is when it comes to the gym leaders, usually they're very easy. Usually, given that they all have one single type of Pokemon, if you just choose a type that can beat them, usually there's like nothing they can do. If there's a flying type gym leader, you bring an electric type and you're probably just going to clean right through them very easily. If there's a grass type gym leader, same thing. If you bring a fire type, you know, it's probably easy. So this ability for them to have Pokemon that are not officially or originally of their specialty types, if that makes sense, it opens up a lot of interesting play, and I think there's a chance that, I mean, maybe gym leaders will be a little more challenging this time around. We'll see. That remains to be seen, of course, but it would be awesome if they use this kind of Terrastalized feature and Pokemon that are not of their specialty type to kind of like balance things out. So I'm really looking forward to this. So it made me really excited in the trailer when I saw that he's a grass type gym leader, but he has a Sudowoodo on his team, because it means that, you know, maybe there's going to be some interesting challenges with the gym leaders. I think that would make it a lot of fun. Now, of course, I'm sure some of you are commenting, yes, we have had gym leaders in the past who have Pokemon of the types that they don't specialize in. I'm looking at you, Volkner from Diamond and Pearl. He had like Ambipom and like Octillery on his team. It was really embarrassing, actually. I'm really embarrassed for him. I think that's the only instance maybe where that's been the case. Let me know in the comments if there's another case where a gym leader in the first time you battle them has a Pokemon that's not of their type specialty. I know Volkner is like the oddball, and he's such a loser, dude. Why would you do that? Like, that's embarrassing. Anyways, this video turned into something else. So, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know your comments please let me know your comments down below. I'm really interested in seeing what other people say about this. So I'm interested in your thoughts about this because I like this. I think this can be really exciting, but at the end of the day, there's a chance that this just ends up being the same thing. If they auto Terrastalize, and that means his Sudowoodo is always a grass type because he's always going to Terrastalize it, it makes it less fun because then my fire type can still just kill it. But then maybe he'd be a grass type that knows a rock type move. Okay, maybe that adds a little wrinkle into my plan. But anyways, I'm really excited for this, and I hope you are too. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, and please like and subscribe for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos. Click the bell icon. I'm really interested in making more videos and hearing your thoughts, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care, everyone.